Yes, you can go ahead. Margiji, you can start.
Yes, usually I wake up at 6:30, but as our sessions are 6 to 7, so it is little bit difficult for me to wake up before 1 hour.
Yeah.
So, and during the 6 sessions, every time I have to fight with myself. Uh, when we are in the half awake mode in
Yeah.
the bed, one mind says, sleep, yaar, you will watch the recording, and the other divine soul part of our would push us. Okay, why can't you wake up on time? So every day I have a jumbling mind. But when I after the last session, I decided if I won't wake up before 5:30 or at least at 5:30, I won't attend the sessions ever. What is this? These or that, these or that.
Yeah.
And today I wake up by 4
That's so awesome.
before the alarm rings. And I was being anxious from 4 to this time. And I'm very happy.
Lovely, lovely. Thank you for sharing, Gargiji. So now you can actually if you so what did you do today when you woke up at 4? Did
I
did
just
you
think, first thing, I pay my gratitude to universe that now I know now, from now onwards I will wake up.
yeah.
Yes, I won't need to fight with myself. And one more thing, that I have always been paying gratitude before this magic, but
Huh.
now I'm being very specific towards specific things.
Hmm.
So I'm getting deeper into this mode of gratitude. I'm not
Lovely.
saying that I am always paying gratitude. I have complaints, but
Yeah.
the higher part is gratitude and lesser part is complained about me.
Very good. Awesome. Lovely. So, did you write Count Your Blessings today in the
Yes, yes,
morning?
yes,
And
I
how
did.
was it when you wrote after, at an early part of the day when actually you woke up, which is one of the auspicious part of the day, which we say as Brahma Muhurat. You woke up at that time, which is from 4 to 5. And it was, yeah, so you must have experienced the energies
Yes,
are
yes.
really
I
beautiful.
I wrote up my gratitude and my dreams or whatever, because I believe in writing.
Uh,
So whatever I want from the universe, what I am grateful for from the universe, everything I just wrote it in half awake mode. And one thing I am remembering, that when we were I was in school, uh, there was one picnic in a year. So before that picnic night, I couldn't sleep, and the same anxious and same anxiety I was feeling in this morning from 4 to 6. I'm being childish today.
Lovely. So, who knows that this chapter will do some wonders in your life? Today's chapter. It's a very beautiful chapter, Magic Dust. Magic Dust, everyone. Thank you, Gargiji, for sharing. Margiji for sharing. And your name, the member name. Yeah, somebody is joined in. Please, everybody, can you mute yourselves?
Yes, Vanna ji.
Yeah, so what is the meaning of your name? Marg dikhane wala, the one who shows the
Yes,
path.
yes.
Yeah.
It's a flower too.
The flower also. Okay, wow.
Yes.
Can you show us the picture of that flower tomorrow? Which flower is it?
I will try to find it on Google.
Yeah. The name of the flower only is this?
Yes.
Okay. Lovely. So, happy morning, everyone who have joined in. A very warm
Happy
welcome in
morning.
today's session. Today is day 10 of our magic book session, Magic Dust Everyone. So, we'll start the session in another 1 minute from now. Anybody has any sharings quickly or can share, or any doubts, you can. And who is nominating today to read this beautiful chapter? Please take your name, unmute yourselves, take your name before we start reading. Just decide whoever is reading. So, yeah, no sharings. Good, we can start reading the chapter. Who's reading today's chapter? Who's nominating today? Okay, we have two nominations, Usha ji and Margi ji. Whoever, just unmute yourself, decide, unmute yourself and start reading.
I already said that if no one wants, so it's okay if Ushaji wants to read.
Okay. Okay, Vandanaa, I'm reading.
You're reading? Okay,
Yeah.
so before we begin today's chapter is about magic dust, everyone. All about giving gratitude to all those people who are giving you their services and who make your life a better place. Okay, so yeah, we can begin. Magic dust everyone. Start from here. Day 10, magic dust everyone.
Day 10. Magic dust everyone.
Today is a little longer chapter, and we are going to see also some clips while we are reading the chapter. So yeah, you can begin.
No duty is more urgent than that of returning thanks. Saint Ambrose, AD 340 to 397, theologian and Catholic bishop.
Yes, so in any situation we are, हम कोई भी situation में हो, चाहे कुछ भी हो, हमें कुछ ऐसे जिसके लिए हम ग्रेटफुल हो जाएं, जिसके लिए हम कृतज्ञ हो. एंड वी विल सी, वी मस्ट, कुछ लोगों को ये महसूस भी हुआ होगा अभी तक कि जैसे ही हम द मोमेंट वी गो इनटू दैट स्टेट, अ शिफ्ट हैपेंस इन आवर लाइफ. कुछ ना कुछ शिफ्ट हो जाता है माइंड में या हमारे सिचुएशन में. यस, नो, हैज एनीबडी एक्सपीरियंस दिस?
Yeah.
Anybody else? You can write it on the chat. Okay, carry on. Continue reading.
Ancient spiritual teaching say that what we give to another person with a full heart returns to us a hundredfold. So being grateful and saying thank you to another person for anything you receive from them is not only urgent, it's vital to improving your life.
Yes, so अगर हम full heart से, मतलब तहे दिल से अगर हम किसी को thank you बोलते हैं, not with an intention कि हाँ ऊपर से बोल रहे हैं and अंदर से we are thinking something else. So no manipulation. When we say with a complete full heart to somebody, when we say thank you, when we express our gratitude, then what returns to us is hundredfold. और 100 गुना हमारे पास चीजें आती है, you know. And so being grateful and saying thank you to another person for anything you receive from them is not only urgent, it's vital to improving your life. ये हमारे लाइफ में अनिवार्य है कि हम अगर ग्रेटफुल होंगे तो किसी के प्रति, किसी सिचुएशन के प्रति, किसी के प्रति, किसी के सर्विसेज के प्रति, तो जब हम जो यूनिवर्स हमें देगा वो कुछ अलग ही आएगा. एंड इट्स वेरी वेरी अर्जेंट, अनिवार्य है हमारी लाइफ को इम्प्रूव करने के लिए, हमारी लाइफ की क्वालिटी को इम्प्रूव करने के लिए. यस.
Gratitude is a powerful energy, and so whomever you direct gratitude energy toward, that's where it goes. If you think of gratitude energy looking like sparkling magic dust, then when you express gratitude to another person in return for something you have received from them, you are literally sprinkling them with that magic dust, the
Yes.
powerful.
Yes. So now we have added another thing. This book has added another picture to the gratitude, a magic dust. So you know, like जैसे एक transparent sparkler होता है, जैसे glitter होता है transparent. So you have to visualize the gratitude's energy. Gratitude is energy, right? So you have to visualize gratitude's energy like a magic dust. तो जब भी हम किसी को gratitude देंगे अब से, now we have the access to this कि now we can sprinkle magic dust. तो हमें imagine करना है. And you know, if somebody has written this, if Rhonda Byrne experienced this as magic dust, it actually exists in the universe. तो हम अपने आप में देख सकते हैं आज, कभी भी दिन में आपको जब भी टाइम मिले, look outside the window and see, look at the sky. जब एकदम सूर्य भगवान की रोशनी जब है, even after the session you can see, you just look outside the window and look at the open sky and just look above. And you know, मतलब आप focus भी कर रहे हो और नहीं भी focus कर रहे हो, उस state में you come, you will be able to see tiny particles, silver particles in the air. So think the power of gratitude, think the energy of gratitude as that sparkling magic dust. You know, you'll see so many particles in the air, silver particles, and जितना जितना आप देखोगे, जैसे जैसे आप देखते रहोगे, वो particles और बढ़ते जाएंगे. So this is one homework for you all to do. You can see it for yourself, to believe in the power of gratitude. Yes. Sprinkle it on. Yes.
Being grateful, and you.
No, where are you? Positive energy.
Positive energy, yeah. Positive energy in magic dust reaches and affects whomever you sprinkle it on.
Yes. Most of us
make contact with many people every day, whether on the phone, through email, or face-to-face at work, in stores, restaurants, elevators, buses, or trains. And in many cases, the people we make contact with deserve our gratitude because we are receiving something from them.
Yes, so we also read in the previous chapter, in the 7th chapter, that a grateful person is grateful under all circumstances. Whether आप किसी से फोन में बात कर रहे हो, ईमेल में बात कर रहे हो, किसी से फेस टू फेस वर्क प्लेस में बात कर रहे हो, कुछ आपने if you have gone to a store to buy something, कुछ खरीदने गए हो, रेस्टोरेंट में गए हो खाने के लिए, elevators, you've gone to a shopping mall, or in your own building only, you've gone in an elevator, you've gone in a bus or a train, and जिन भी लोगों के साथ आप कांटेक्ट में आए हो, आप उनसे कुछ ना कुछ रिसीव कर रहे हो. हाउ? In form of services, in the form of, they have given you some ideas, they have given you something, they have given, when you buy something, so कुछ ना कुछ हमें मिल रहा है लोगों से, right? So we are coming in contact with people every day. ऐसा नहीं है कि we don't meet anybody. So many different ways we are meeting. So let's be grateful to them, you know.
Yeah.
Yes.
Think about the people you encounter on a typical day who provide you with some kind of service, like those working in stores or restaurants, bus or cab drivers, customer service people, cleaners, or the staff at your work. The people who work in service are giving themselves to serve you, and you are receiving their service. If you don't say thank you in return for their service, then you are not being grateful and you are stopping the good from coming into your life.
Very, 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 very important. The people who work in service are giving themselves to serve you. See again, these giving themselves. What does this mean, giving themselves? They are giving their 100% to you. People who are serving you. So just think of your staff, the cleaners, the customer service people. How do people talk to them? Customer service people, whenever you remember any complaints, you just complaining to those people, whether
Speak
it's
so
your,
politely.
yeah.
They
So
speak very politely. No?
yeah, they speak very politely. And how do we speak? Our content जो हम बात करना चाहते हैं उनसे, the 90% of the content of what we talk to them is about complaining, but still they keep on, okay fine, okay fine, they try to resolve whatever is our problem. So, and the cleaners and the staff at your work, they all are giving themselves 100%. Why? Because they want to serve you and you are receiving their services. We all are availing their services. And if you don't say thank you in return for their service, then you're not being grateful. And if you're not being grateful, then what happens? You're stopping the good from coming into your life. And if you are grateful, then you're bringing in more abundance in your life. Because you are, उन्होंने तो अपनी circle start कर दी. They have given their service to you. They have started a good circle from themselves. उन्होंने एक बहुत अच्छी circle अपनी तरफ से शुरू कर दी. Now when we are being grateful, we have started another circle. And more good will come into your life. More and more abundance will come into your life. So what are we supposed to do? We'll read and understand as we go through the chapter. Yes, please continue.
Think about the maintenance workers who keep our transport system working safely and those who maintain to service of utilities such as electricity, gas, water, and our roads.
Yeah,
Think
just
about
think ना, just imagine कि जो roads जो लोग बनाते हैं हमारे लिए, जो इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर पूरा बना हुआ है एक सिटी का, just imagine how many people must have worked. And we see na at times then when the roads are dug, what is the kind of effort they give to make the roads good for us, so that we can ride our vehicles smoothly, we can go from one place to another. Now just imagine ना, ये सारा काम अगर आपको ही करना होता तो कैसा होता. उसको डिग करना है, उसमें पाइपलाइन डालना है, उसमें you have to put the cement, you have to put the coal tar, you have to do everything on your own. So why are these people doing for us? They're giving their service to us. So think about, you have to just think apni charo taraf. Why the author Rhonda Byrne is telling us all this, that what all things can be grateful for. कभी हमने सोचा भी नहीं होगा, कभी हमने उस तरफ देखा भी नहीं होगा कि जब ये रोड बनी थी उसके पहले कितने लोगों की मेहनत गई है इसमें. So many people have worked for it, and so many people are still working to maintain the roads. Yes, please continue.
Think about the cleaners of the world who clean our streets, public bathrooms, trains, buses, airplanes, hospitals, restaurants, supermarkets, and office buildings. You can't personally say thank you to all of them, but you can sprinkle them with magic dust by saying thank you next time you pass one of them. And you can be grateful next time you sit at your clean desk and clean desk or walk on a clean sidewalk or across a polished floor.
Yeah, just imagine ना, आप अगर अपने ऑफिस में गए हो and there's nobody to clean the office, and you have to do the mopping, cleaning, dusting, putting water on the table, then arranging the papers, and then everything सिर्फ आपको ही करना है. So, how would life be? Have we ever thought the person who is doing for us, and have we ever said thank you to them? Maybe at times we must have, but have we ever felt and said, पूरा feeling के साथ हमने thank you कभी बोला है कि बस we have thought इसमें कौन सी बड़ी बात है? I am paying to them. उनका ये job है, उनका ये work है. They are doing their work in return to the money, which is in return to the salary which is being paid to them. You can think that way also. But there is another way of thinking, that how effortlessly ये लोग हमारे लिए काम कर रहे हैं. These people have left their family and they are coming here and doing the work. Yes, no? How many of us
Yes,
have thought about this?
yes, yeah.
Yes.
So it's a new thing, a new thinking that we are going into. That how grateful can we be to these small things that may appear small, but they have so much of importance in our lives, without which life would be very different for all of us. Yeah, when you are at a cafe or restaurant.
When you are at a cafe or restaurant, sprinkle magic dust by saying thank you to each person as they serve you, whether cleaning the table, giving you the menu, receiving your order, filling your glass with water, serving the meal you ordered, cleaning the table, giving you the bill, or giving your change. Remember to say thank you every single time. If you are in a store or supermarket, check out, sprinkle magic dust and say thank you to person who serves you or packs your groceries.
या सो अब अपनी अपनी लाइफ में हम सबको देखना है कि जब हम एक रेस्टोरेंट में जाते हैं, there's a person who opens the door for us. Then when we enter, then the person comes and takes gives us the menu card. So otherwise how would life be? हमको खुद ही सब काम करना है, अंदर भी खुद ही जाना है, मेन्यू भी खुद ही देखना है, कुकिंग भी खुद ही करना है, ऑर्डर भी खुद ही लेना है, ग्लास ऑफ वाटर भी खुद ही फिल करना है. How would it be? And how do we what makes us comfortable? The services of these people, we feel so important when we enter, right? So serving
Yes,
the meal you ordered, clearing the table for us, giving you the bill, giving us the change, so many things are involved. And do we ever remember to say thank you every single time? If you are in a store or supermarket, check out, sprinkle magic dust. So now we have another access to another thing. It's so beautiful कि आप एक magician की तरह magic dust ऐसे spray कर सकते हो उन लोगों के ऊपर with a good thought, with a good feeling that May all of them be as happy as they want to be. May they be more joyful. Whatever comes in your mind, each one of us will have different feelings. So just with an intention of blessing also is fine. So you can just sprinkle magic dust. Yeah.
If you are traveling by plane, sprinkle magic dust by saying thank you to, to the check-in people, the people in security, the person who checks your tickets as you board, and the cabin crew who greet you as you enter the plane. During the flight, say thank you to the cabin crew every time they perform a service for you, serving drinks and food or removing your plate or trash is a service. The airline thank you for flying with them. The captain thanks the captain thanks you and the crew thank you. So do the same and thank them as you leave the plane. And every time you take off and land at your destination, say thank you. Because the fact that you can fly is an absolute miracle.
Yes. So जब हम plane में travel करते हैं, just imagine when as soon as we enter, there's somebody to check our ticket. Moment we enter inside, there is one person who's standing there to just be sure that we are carrying our I-card, our tickets, and we are going into the right flight. Then we have the check-in, the luggage check-in. Then there are people in the security. There's so many people who guide us now. Just imagine there would be nobody. Of course, everywhere things are written on the board, but there would be nobody to guide us. Then how would life be? Just imagine if you're going from Mumbai or wherever you are to US, and there is nobody to guide you and you're all alone. How would it feel? How helpless would you feel? And there'll be so much of doubts in the mind as to, am I going the right way? Am I taking the right flight? Am I putting the place my baggage at the right place? Will I get my baggage back? So many people help us in doing this. So in the flight also, when you go, there's the cabin crew. They tell you, they see your ticket and they'll tell you which place, where is your seat, where do you have to go. Then they serve you drinks and food. And just imagine if nobody would be there, आप खुद ही drinks ले रहे हो, आप खुद ही food ले रहे हो, आप खुद ही अपना trash डाल रहे हो. And of course the pilot is there, but can the pilot do anything? No, the pilot is only going to fly the aeroplane. So there are, and the cabin crew, they explain to us in whenever there's an emergency, how things will be, how you have to take care of yourself. Just imagine if all these people wouldn't have been there, then how would you be able to fly peacefully? And most important is that the fact that you can fly is an absolute miracle. When we remember the first time when you sat in the flight, and that time it was actually a miracle, because going in the flight was very rare. Now so we all travel in flights only, but that time if you had to fly mostly people used to go abroad, or business related things. Like, it was quite rare. I remember as a child when I first went in a flight, it was it was a very different experience. I was so excited that I'll be able to fly in the air. I will be able to see the clouds floating. It's so beautiful when you look outside the window and you see the clouds like small tufts of cotton floating, and you can see the sun the rays of the sun coming, the golden light coming. So it was so fascinating to see all that. Yes, no? How
Yes,
many of us
yes,
have had
yes,
felt this when we were kids?
yes,
Yes, no?
Yes.
yes,
Yes. So let's be all grateful. That time it's fine that we didn't know how to be grateful, but now we have an access to this new language of gratitude. So this is what today's chapter is about: to pay gratitude, to express your gratitude to all those people whose services we have taken. वी हैव अवेल्ड, उनकी सर्विसेज हमने ली है, जिनके कारण हमारी लाइफ आज इतनी कंफर्टेबल है। सो आप भी अपनी लाइफ में देखेंगे, आज उन लोगों को अपने आंखों के सामने लाएंगे जिनके कारण आज आप ये लाइफ जी रहे हैं। थैंक यू, कैरी ऑन।
Store assistants, waiters, waitresses work very hard to serve people. They have chosen a job to serve other people, and serving the public means encountering all kinds of people in varying moods, including those who are ungrateful. Next time you are being served by
another person,
remember that the person who is serving you is a precious daughter or son to parents, an irreplaceable brother or sister to siblings, a mother or father to a family and children, and a loved and abhorred partner or friend. And they deserve your kindness and patience.
yeah, kindness and patience, yes. So whoever are working for us, whoever are giving the service, एक चीज हमेशा ध्यान रखनी है कि वो भी किसी के की डॉटर है, किसी के सन है, किसी के ब्रदर है, किसी के सिबलिंग्स है, किसी they have a mother and father and they are the children of their mother and father and they are a friend of somebody. So वो भी आपकी kindness और patience को they deserve your kindness and patience. You have to remember that just because they are serving you doesn't mean that they are at a lower level or you are at a higher level. We all are there helping each other. If they are serving you, if we are availing their services, what they want in return is just a thank you, just a note of gratitude. Can we all do that? क्या हम दे सकते हैं उन्हें ये gratitude, ये thankfulness of all what they are doing to us? Please continue.
At times, you may encounter a person in service who behaves rudely towards you or doesn't give you the attention you think you deserve. It may be more challenging to be grateful in these situations, but your gratitude cannot be dependent on another person's behavior. Choose to be grateful no matter what, choose magic in your life no matter what. It might help you to remember that you don't know what difficulties someone might be going through at the time you connect with him or her. They may be feeling unwell, they may have just lost a loved one, their marriage might have just ended, or they may be in desperation and at a tipping point in their life. Your gratitude and kindness might be the most magical thing that happens to them that day.
Yes. So at times you may encounter a person in service who behaves rudely towards you or doesn't give you the attention you think you deserve. So, whenever I read this para, I just remember that part from Munna Bhai MBBS, that movie which we all must have seen. We will see the clipping, wherein we'll see the clipping and then we'll talk. So let's see the clipping. Uh, 1 minute. Yeah, just a minute, huh? Just so now I've just got it. I'm sorry, just I don't know what happened. So we'll see this beautiful clipping from the movie Munna Bhai MBBS, where, after the clipping, we'll talk about it. So let's see. Yes. So could we hear properly? Could we see?
No.
वॉल्यूम नहीं था
Volume
आवाज
is
नहीं
there.
आ रही थी
आवाज नहीं सुनाई दी?
नहीं
No. We have
Uh,
written in chat.
okay. Okay, we'll try to see again. Just a minute. There was no voice at all.
No.
नो
No, Vandana ji.
Okay, so just I'll explain what was happening in the clipping. That Sanjay Dutt, he goes in a hospital and he's quite excited, and we all must have seen this movie wherein he gives that jadoo ki jhappi, and that is a hug. It's a way of expressing gratitude. So that cleaner is cleaning, and he's sweeping the floor, and he's a very old man. And see how this book tells us now that he must be a father of somebody, he must be a brother of somebody, he must be a sibling of somebody, and he left his family and he was working. So every time he was cleaning, somebody was walking on the floor. Every time he was cleaning the floor, immediately somebody would cross. It could be a nurse, it could be a person, whoever has come to the hospital, anybody, they were just crossing. So he got irritated, and he said, देख के नहीं चल सकते क्या आप लोग, बार बार इधर आ रहे हो, अभी साफ किया और वापस आप उधर ही चल पा रहे हो. So then Sanjay Dutt, he sees, and he's standing there only. And if you saw in the picture, he actually felt something for that person, for the sweeper who was that old man. And he went to him and he said, आपका नाम क्या है? So when he asked, he said, हाँ हाँ मेरा ये नाम है, जाके कंप्लेन करना है कर दो, मेरा ये नाम है, मेरा मकसूद नाम है. एंड यू नो ही सेज नो, मुझे आपको थैंक यू बोलना है, मैं इसीलिए आपका नाम पूछ रहा हूँ. You know, and when we add the name to person whom we saying thank you, it adds more value. The person feels more at ease, more comfortable, और उसको एक अलग importance feel होती है. So he said that नहीं, and then he hugs him and he gives him that जादू की झप्पी and he says कि आपके कारण ही जो ये हॉस्पिटल में इतनी क्लेनलीनेस है, जो डॉक्टर्स लोग ठीक कर पा रहे हैं लोगों को, नहीं तो कितनी सारी बीमारियां हो जाती है, आप क्लीन कर रहे हैं, इसीलिए इतनी यहाँ पे सफाई है, इतनी अच्छी खुशबू आती है. एंड so he appreciates him, खूब सारा appreciation he gives him and he says thank you. And then you know how immediately his expressions change, his heart melts and he's quite surprised कि आज तक किसी ने मुझे ऐसे नहीं बोला जो आप बोल रहे हो. And yeah, and then he says that, and so this is the power of gratitude. This is the power of gratitude. That jadoo ki jhappi had actually become very famous uh, in that movie when we saw. Yeah, so we will read. I don't know what has happened. It's not going ahead only. 1 minute, huh? Yeah, 1 minute. Go again. I'm really sorry for all this time, but I wanted to show you this clipping, which was, self-explainable.
या बहुत अच्छा एग्जाम्पल था.
Yeah, you have to read from here. Be kind, for everyone you meet is fighting a hard battle.
Yeah. Be kind, for everyone you meet is fighting a hard battle.
Yes.
Philo of Alexandria, circa 20 BC to AD 50, philosopher. If you thank someone on the phone for his or her help, don't throw away your thank you. Instead, give the reason why you are grateful. For example, thank you for your help. Thank you for giving out of your way for me. Thank you for giving me so much of your time. Thank you for resolving the situation for me. I am very grateful to you. You will be amazed at the response from the other person.
Yes, so if you thank someone on the phone for his or her help, don't throw away. Throw away मतलब क्या हुआ कि you're just saying for the sake of saying, खाली बोलने के लिए बोल रहे हैं. Instead, give a reason. See, when we write our blessings also, this book has always told us to write why you are grateful. So just don't say thank you. खाली थैंक यू मत बोलिए. थैंक यू, आपने ये बहुत अच्छा किया, आप कहीं घूमने गए हैं एंड किसी ने आपके लिए पिक्चर क्लिक कर दिया. Somebody, a passerby will tell you कि मैं आप लोगों का पिक्चर ले लेता हूँ. So if that person is taking, then we just say thank you, right? So just say thank you, आपने बहुत अच्छी पिक्चर ली. Thank you for your help. Thank you for giving out your way for me. Give the reason, and that adds value to your thank you more. Yeah. When you do this one simple thing,
because they will feel your sincerity. When When you say thank you to someone in person, look at his or her face. They will not feel your gratitude or receive your magic dust unless you look directly at them.
Yes. So did you notice that Sanjay, that was actually looking into his eyes? The focus was he actually felt it was clearly visible in his eyes, and he looked into the eyes of that old man and he said, मैं आपको कुछ बोलना चाहता हूँ. And then so that makes a difference when you look into the eyes of someone, and so your eyes are also feeling it. What we feel, it reflects in our eyes. आप एक्सपीरियंस आप खुद अपनी लाइफ में एक्सपीरियंस करके देख सकते हैं कि जब भी कोई आदमी, कोई इंसान या कोई पर्सन हमारे को एकदम फेस टू फेस बोलता है, so that shows the genuinity of that person, that actually that person is feeling and saying it. So so another way of, there's a second way, most important thing in this chapter is that whenever you're saying thank you, feel it, add why you are thankful to the person, and also look into the eyes. Your gratitude is complete. It feels really complete when you look into the eyes and then you actually mean it. उसमें और ज़्यादा weightage आ जाता है. So you know what? I'm remembering that movie again that आप लोगों ने भी देखी होगी, Avatar, जिसमें वो ब्लू कलर के इंसान होते हैं और उनके विंग्स होते हैं, एंड देन दे हैव अ टेल. उनके टेल जब एक टेल दूसरी टेल से मिलती है, पूछ उसको मिलाते हैं, तब वो कनेक्शन डेवलप हो जाता है. एंड व्हेन द कनेक्शन इज डेवलप, देन दे स्टार्ट फ्लाइंग. So that tail, there is a connection from one tail to the other tail, and then they start flying in the air. So whenever you have an eye contact, जब हम eye से eye, जब हम आंखों में देखते हैं, तो वो connection develop हो जाता है, and that is what makes a difference. Yes, a couple of years ago.
You have wasted an opportunity to help that person and to change your own life if you say thank you to the air.
No, where are you? Where are you? Just a minute.
Yeah.
Where?
When we have just read, when you say thank you to someone in person,
So you have to read from here a couple of, okay, yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. You have wasted an opportunity to help that person and to change your own life if you say thank you to the air, or say thank you as you are looking down, or thank you while you are on your cell phone, because you are not really sincere when you do that.
Yes, so many of us, we do this ना, that हम जब thank you बोलते हैं तो या तो हम कहीं और देख रहे होंगे, या we will be talking on our cell phone, but then that shows that we are not sincere. Yes.
A couple of years ago, I was in a store buying a gift for my sister. The store assistant who served me listened to what I was looking for and then went on a search for the perfect gift as though it was for her sister. As the store assistant handed me the bag containing the perfect, beautifully wrapped gift, I received a call on my cell phone. I was finishing the call when I reached the front entrance of the store, and suddenly an unsettled feeling swept over me. I immediately returned to the store assistant who had helped me, and I not only thanked her, but I told her all the reasons why I was grateful to her and how much I appreciated everything she did for me. I showered her with gratitude magic dust. Her eyes filled with tears and the biggest smile you have ever seen. swept across her face.
Yes. So when Rhonda Byrne, when she went to a store and to buy a gift for her sister, the store assistant was, must have listened that what she was looking for, and she was so helpful to find a perfect gift, जो whatever she was looking for her sister, उसने पूरा help किया, as if that she's giving she's helping, as if she's buying something for her own sister. So she was so kind to her. And but during all this, what was happening, all this help, she actually forgot, she was, maybe there was something else going in her mind. And we all can see in our lives that how fast paced our lives have become, you know going from one thing to the other. अगर एक काम करे तो उसमें पूरे नहीं है, लेकिन दिमाग कहीं और है. So that's what happened with Rhonda Byrne also. And but what happened was, when she reached the front entrance of the store, suddenly an unsettled feeling swept over me. मतलब उसे कुछ अधूरापन महसूस होने लगा कि शायद मैं कुछ भूल रही हूँ. And then she immediately returned to the store assistant who had helped me and thanked her. And not only thanked her, सारे reasons भी दिए कि क्यों क्यों thank you बोल रही थी वो उनको, कि शायद आपने मुझे हेल्प किया, नहीं तो मैं ढूंढ ही नहीं पाती ये गिफ्ट जो मेरे सिस्टर के लिए मैं लेने के लिए आई हूँ. And not only that, she showered her with magic dust, and then why with tears were there in her eyes, because in this fast paced life we don't ever do that. वो थॉट भी नहीं आता है कि वी डू ऑल दिस. सो नाउ वी हैव दिस एक्सेस. नाउ वी नो दैट वी कैन say thank you. We can sprinkle magic dust and bring happiness and smile to everybody's heart, everybody's face, and be grateful. Yes.
Every action always has an equal reaction. If you really mean it, when you say thank you, the other person will feel it. And you will not only have made another person feel really good, but your gratitude will fill you with an indescribable happiness. That day I walked out of the store indescribably happy.
यस. सो हर क्रिया के प्रति हर क्रिया के समान एक प्रतिक्रिया होती है. एवरी एक्शन ऑलवेज हैज एन इक्वल रिएक्शन. ये हमने पहले भी पढ़ा था, न्यूटन्स थर्ड लॉ ऑफ मोशन. जो हम देते हैं वो ही हमारे पास वापस आता है. तो अगर हमने एवरीवेयर इट सेज you really mean it, and when you say thank you, the other person will feel it. जब आप बिल्कुल फीलिंग्स के साथ आप थैंक यू बोलेंगे, तो वो दूसरे पर्सन, द अदर पर्सन के, इट विल टच दैट पर्सन's हार्ट. एंड यू विल नॉट ओनली हैव मेड अनदर पर्सन फील रियली गुड. सिर्फ ऐसा ही नहीं कि वो दैट पर्सन, वो इंसान को अच्छा महसूस हो रहा है, उसे खुशी महसूस हो रही है, but there will be an undescribable happiness. So many of us shared na few days back that we are all happy. कुछ undescribable happiness hai. Throughout the day we are happy because you are doing this gratitude. You are on this path of gratitude. You are into this magical world, and one of the most important signs, one of the most important experiences that we feel is that we are happy. हमें समझ ही नहीं आ रहा है why are we happy, but we are happy. It's an undescribable happiness. Yes, I don't use magic dust.
I don't use magic dust only for the people who serve. I use gratitude's magic dust in all kinds of situations. When I say goodbye to my daughter before she drives to her home, I feel gratitude for her having arrived home safely. And I wave my fingers in the air and imagine sprinkling magic dust over her and her car. Sometimes I sprinkle magic dust on my computer before I begin a new project, or sprinkle magic dust ahead of me before I walk into a store to look for something in particular that I need. My daughter uses magic dust when she is driving, and she sees another driver who seems to be stressed and is speeding. She sprinkle magic dust over them to help make them feel better and keep them safe.
Yes. So there's another thing we are learning one more thing, that magic dust we can do in all kinds of situations. When I say goodbye to my daughter, जब आपके loved ones जब बाहर जाते हैं, आपके बच्चे, आपके husband, तो आप उनके ऊपर मैजिक डस्ट डाल सकते हैं. आप किसी को कुछ दे रहे हैं, उसमें आप मैजिक डस्ट डाल सकते हैं. And it's so amazing. Now you just have to wave your fingers in the air and imagine magic dust sprinkling. Even if you are driving a car, you can just sprinkle magic dust. If you are working on your computer, you can sprinkle magic dust. And even if you're walking, for your own self, you can just sprinkle magic dust, so that wherever, however, how many steps you're taking, how much ever you're walking, you feel that energy in you. So that it helps in that also. I remember when I did this chapter for the first time, and maybe after a few days, there was a situation in my bathroom wherein the tube light was not working, so it was flickering. So what went on me, I don't know, but I just closed my eyes there and there, and I sprinkled magic dust on the tube light. And you won't believe that just 2 minutes. So it took me it was not just I did for a few seconds, but I just stood there and I visualized, and I just saw that magic dust falling on the tube light, and I saw that the tube light glowing again. And to my surprise, I was amazed that when I opened my eyes, the tube light was on. And till today, the tube light has not gone. It went on for so many days. So you can use this magic dust on so many things. For somebody who's not feeling well, or you yourself, you have a headache or something, you can put magic dust on yourself also. So it's a great, but again, if you do it with an intention of seeing whether it's working or not, then it will not work. So magic की दुनिया में logic नहीं होता है. There is no logic in magic. You have to drop that logic, and just with that faith, you have to, if you can do it, then you will get the results. Yes.
Today, take gratitude magic dust with you for the people who work in service, and look for every opportunity you can to sprinkle magic dust on everyone by saying thank you. Thank you at least 10 people who perform different services you benefit from today. It doesn't matter if you don't get the opportunity to do it in person. You can mentally acknowledge the people whose service you benefit from. The magic dust will still reach them. As an example, mentally say to yourself, I am really grateful to the cleaners who work through the early hours of the morning, making sure that the streets are clean of trash every day. I have never really thought about how grateful I am for that service, which is done like clockwork every day. Thank you.
Yes, so beautiful, so beautiful. Uh, you know what, these cleaners, they actually get to work in the early hours of the morning. अगर आप देखोगे कभी आप 5 बजे या sometimes at 4 o'clock also I've seen them cleaning the road. So whenever I used to leave early morning na, sometimes for my classes, I used to see them cleaning at the wee hours of the day. I mean, we हम तो उठे ही नहीं है अभी तक और उन लोग they've started cleaning and they clean every, you know, they पूरा झाड़ू करते हैं streets में, then they have the trash, and what are they doing, what are they doing for, so that we live in a space which is clean. Whom are they doing for? It's for us. And just, you know, today just sit with yourself, shut your eyes and remember the people who are doing it endlessly they are doing. And every single day we see the our streets are clean. Is there a vacuum cleaner with which they are cleaning? No, they're doing with their own hands. And have we ever thought of it? Doesn't matter, we have the access to it now. Just think about those people and just thank them and sprinkle magic dust on them today. Yes, please continue.
Make sure you keep count of the people in service you are grateful for so that you know when you have thanked 10 different people for their services and sprinkle magic dust on male person, the trash collector,
No, 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 no. Sprinkle magic dust on them all.
or them all. If you imagine the sparkling magic dust falling over people when you thank them, you have a picture of what really happens in the invisible with the power of gratitude. With this picture in your mind, it, it will help you to believe and know that the magic dust of gratitude really does reach people and that it will be available to help them to improve their lives. And every time you sprinkle magic dust over another person, it also returns to you in your own life.
So,
If
so,
you
so very important that every time you sprinkle magic dust over another person, it also returns to you in your own life. But that doesn't mean that you sprinkle magic dust so as to see that it comes back to you. It's the law of the universe. It will come back to you. So whatever, every action has an equal and opposite reaction. Whatever you give, it comes back to you. So it is going to happen. There's no doubt. There is no doubt it's going to come back to you, and the magic is going to come back to you. So it's today's assignment is this, that we have to think of all those people who have, you know, whose services we have availed, and we have to just sprinkle magic dust on them and keep on feeling the gratitude, keep on saying thank you, thank you, thank you, feel it and sprinkle magic dust. Yes, please continue.
if you are at home today, then sit down with a pen and journal or on your computer and go back in your mind recalling instances where people in service went out of their way for you. It may have been someone on the phone, or it may have been a trades, tradesperson who was determined to resolve a problem for you. Maybe you have received great service from your mail person, the trash collectors, or recycling companies, or local store assistants. Make a written list of 10 instances where people in service helped you and send magic dust by saying thank you to every one of them.
Yeah, so now the book is telling us what to do exactly. तो अगर आप घर पे हो या आप बाहर जा रहे हो, आप अपने ऑफिस में हो या कहीं पे आप ट्रैवल कर रहे हो, कुछ टाइम निकालना है, चाहे वो आधा घंटा हो, चाहे 45 मिनट्स हो, चाहे 25 मिनट्स हो. Just sit down with a pen and journal. It says on your computer, but we all are, we have discussed this already, that it's better to write always. Go back in your mind, recalling instances where people in service went out of their way for you. तो जब हम बैठेंगे ना एकदम पीसफुल स्टेट में, then we'll remember, so just remember one person and then start writing. So the author is telling us, what are the possibilities, किन किन लोगों को हम याद कर सकते हैं. if you are if you may have been someone, may have been with someone on the phone. आपने किसी से आप किसी से बात कर रहे हो, उनको भी आप बात करने के बाद में you remember, मैंने उनसे ये बात की, उन्होंने ऐसा बोला, उन्होंने मेरे लिए ऐसा किया, and you just recall and you have to just sprinkle magic dust on them and be grateful. Then आप कोई व्यवसाय में है, तो it's been a tradesperson who was determined to resolve a problem for you. उन्होंने आपकी प्रॉब्लम को रिजॉल्व किया, उनके लिए आप कर सकते हो. मे बी अ ग्रेट सर्विस फ्रॉम अ मेल पर्सन, किसी ने आपको मेल भेजा हो. और you can also do this to people who when we order online, people who come to us, and so many things we are ordering online, and in a day so many people are coming. So we can just actually just shut our eyes, close our eyes, and we can just sprinkle magic dust for all those people and say thank you. Recycling companies, local store assistants, there is an endless list whom all we can be grateful for. अगर हम उस awareness में रहेंगे, if we are present to whatever is happening to us, then there will be no end to the list. We will feel कि अरे इसको भी दे सकते हैं, ऐसा भी कर सकते हैं, इनको भी दे सकते हैं. You will be so happy that इतने सारे लोग हैं, इतनी सारी services हैं जिनको हम we can be grateful, जिनको हम थैंक यू बोल सकते हैं, जिनके प्रति हम कृतज्ञ हो सकते हैं, और उनके ऊपर हम मैजिक डस्ट डाल सकते हैं. So you have to make a written list of 10 instances where people in service helped you and send magic dust by saying thank you to every one of them. Magic reminder.
Yeah, magic practice number 10.
No, read from magic reminder. The reader has to be very attentive because it affects the energy of the entire class. Magic reminder.
Magic reminder. Read through tomorrow's practice today, because the practice for day 11 begins when you first wake up.
We are going to read the magic practice number day for tomorrow. But before that, let's read this magic practice number 10, which is our today's practice, today's assignment. Yes.
Magic practice number 10. Magic dust everyone. First, count your blessings. Make a list of 10 blessings. Write why you are grateful. Reread your list, and at the end of each blessing, say thank you, thank you, thank you, and feel as grateful for that blessing as you can. Today, sprinkle magic dust on 10 people who perform services you benefit from by thanking them directly or otherwise by mentally acknowledging and thanking them. Feel grateful to them for the service they perform.
Yes, so if possible, if that person is in front of you, then how Munna Bhai did na, he just went and hugged that person. If that is possible, you can do that. And if that is not possible, you can visualize that person and acknowledge and thank them. The power of visualization. It's very, 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 very beautiful. We can, it happens with all of us always. So many times हम इधर बैठे हैं, लेकिन हम जो हमने अपने हॉलिडे में supposing we had gone to a holiday to US, and what we experienced at that time, sitting here, what we experienced 5 years back, आज हम अगर इस जगह पे बैठे हैं, अभी बैठे बैठे ही we can visualize that all that experience what we had collected from that holiday. So we all have the power of visualization. अभी हमें इस दूसरे चीज में भी यूज करनी है, हर चीज में से यूज करनी है. Okay, so now we have to visualize that person जिनसे हमें कुछ मिला है, जिनसे हमें कुछ सर्विस मिली है, हमें कुछ हैप्पीनेस मिली है. So how do? We thank them directly, what we discussed, or otherwise by mentally acknowledging. मतलब mentally उनके बारे में सोच के हम उन्हें thank you बोलेंगे and feel grateful to them for the service they perform. Yes, number 3.
Third, number 3, just before you go to sleep tonight, hold your magic rock in one hand and say the magic words, thank you for the best thing
that happened during the day. Number 4.
Read through tomorrow's practice today, because the practice for day 11 begins when you first wake up.
Yeah, so we are going to read the practice before we end the session. Magic practice number 11. A magic morning. Number 1.
Number 1, when you wake up to the new day, before you do single thing, say the magic words, thank you. Second, from the moment you open your eyes until you have finished getting ready, say the magic words, thank you, in your mind for everything you touch and use. Number 3, count your blessings. Make a list of 10 blessings. Write why you are grateful. Reread your list, and at the end of each blessing, say thank you, thank you, thank you, and feel as grateful for that blessing as you can. Number 4, just before you go to sleep tonight, hold your magic rock in one hand and say the magic words, thank you for the best thing that happened during the day.
Yes, so हमें आज की assignment जो करनी है वो तो करनी ही है. Tomorrow morning when we wake up, you wake up to the new day. Before you do a single thing, say the magic words thank you. Before you do a single thing, मतलब जैसे ही आप अपनी बेड पे उठे हैं and you're sitting on your bed, and just say the magic words thank you, thank you. From the moment you open your eyes until you finish getting ready, say the magic words. खाली 2 words आपको बोलने हैं. Whatever is happening, say it like a mantra. Say the magic words thank you in your mind. If you want, you can say it softly also. If if you feel that nobody is there around, so you can say little loudly also, so that your mind doesn't get distracted and go into some other thing. But whatever you're doing, whether you're getting ready, going to the washroom, going to the bathroom, going to your kitchen, doing the work in the kitchen, or you're getting ready, doing anything, just say the magic words thank you in your mind for everything you touch and use. So when you wake up, you can touch the floor, thank you, earth. So thanks to the floor, thanks to your body, thanks to, you can touch every part of your body and say thank you to start with. And then you can move ahead. So this is the practice for tomorrow morning. For today's practice, we already discussed. If anyone has any questions for today's assignment or what you have to do tomorrow, you can ask me now. We can discuss now. So thank you, Usha ji, for today's reading, for the wonderful reading. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Today's meditation, 5 minutes meditation.
Yeah, so let's discuss this.
Okay.
Today was a long chapter. We'll see whether we have time for the meditation.
Okay, no problem.
Okay.
So, what are any questions, any sharings you have, or any doubts you have for today's assignment, or maybe for tomorrow, what you have to do? Is everything understood to everybody? I hope everything is clear.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Yes?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, are we all ready to do the meditation?
Yeah.
We all want to
Yes.
do the meditation. I mean, that whatever we did.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, let's
Sure.
do it. Yeah. 1 minute. Yeah. So, just sit wherever you are, smiling lips. Just be with your breaths, keeping your spine erect if you are not. If you want, you can sit on a chair. If you are sitting on a chair, uncross your legs. If you are sitting on the floor, make yourself as comfortably as you can. Take your shoulders back, pull up the spine, sit comfortably on your sitting bones. Relax your palms on your knees. Let your palms face the sky. If you want, you can keep your eyes shut. If you want, you can open them. Whatever you feel like, just allowing the eyeballs to drop in the heart space, in the heart center, the center of the chest is the heart center. And visualize your body becoming lighter and lighter as you take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Breathe in with a smile. Breathe out with a smile. Make your smile wider as you breathe in and feel that lightness in your body as you breathe out. And carry on breathing like this. Continue breathing like this. Feel that happiness. Feel that lightness. Feel that joy in your heart. Feel that gratitude, that magic dust of gratitude falling on your entire body. And not only on you, but all others around you. This magic dust is a blessing of the divine, a blessing of the universe, a blessing of the God. Whomever you connect to, just feel this magic dust bringing a magic in your life, and you are making a difference. You are creating a difference with this magic to all the people around you, to everybody around you, all those people who have helped you in becoming what you are today. So remember your parents when you were a child and how they helped you, how they taught each and every smallest thing to you, all that you learned from them. Remember that and sprinkle magic dust on them. Even if they are not with you today, you can bring their picture in your mind right now as you are sitting and sprinkle magic dust and say thank you. Thank you for all what you have done for me. Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Dad. And then bring in front of your eyes all those people which we read in today's chapter. Whomever you remember, just remember them one by one. In your mind space, in your space of visualization, you can actually go and hug them. Go and hug every person. Hug everybody and say thank you and sprinkle magic dust on each one of them. Remember, when you are sprinkling the magic dust, it comes back to you. And then remember the house where you are in right now. Come back to the space where you are in right now. Remember all those people. Think of all those people who have helped you, who are helping you every day. Your house help, your children, your parents, your husband, whomever you can remember, the person who comes to collect the garbage, the person who sweeps the floor, who cleans the walls of the building every day. Remember each one of them, whomever you remember. Use your imagination, use the power of your imagination and sprinkle magic dust on all of them. Everybody receiving this magical dust. Thank you, thank you, and thank you. Feel it. You can actually look into their eyes and say thank you. And then just feel that happiness and joy and gratitude growing in your heart. Feel it in every cell of your body. Feel it in every hair follicle. Feel it in every pore of your body. Feel it as much deeply as you can. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you to every one of them. And thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you so much. You can slowly open your eyes whenever you want to. If you have any sharings, if you want to share, how did you feel after doing this? You can unmute yourselves and share.
Thank you.
Vandanaa ji, thank
Yes,
you.
yes, somebody wants to share.
आपने इतना अच्छा मेडिटेशन कराया. I become so light कि मैं लगा था कि मैं I can fly in the sky.
Lovely, lovely. Thank you for sharing.
सेम फीलिंग मैं मुझे लगा कि मैं हूं ही नहीं इधर, सिर्फ मेरा हैंड है जो वो आकाश की ओर मेरा
Yes.
मैंने पाम रखा है. सेम फीलिंग उषा जी, मुझे भी ऐसा ही हुआ, इतनी
Thank
लाइट
you.
हो गई थी. थैंक यू सो मच वंदना जी.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for experiencing this.
थैंक यू सो मच वंदना जी. एक्चुअली ये मैंने किया हुआ है पहले, मुझे ऐसा पता नहीं था कि ये मैजिक है, लेकिन किसी से भी हम काम करवाते हैं और उसको थैंक यू बोलते हैं ना,
हाँ जी,
तो उसका
आप अपना वीडियो ऑन कर लीजिए ना. जो भी बात कर रहे हैं मुझे दिख नहीं रहा है कौन बोल रहा है. Can you please put your video on?
जस्ट अ मिनट. या
या
रुचिता बोल रही हूँ।
हाँ जी।
आप जो बोल रहे हैं ना, ये चैप्टर का मुझे नहीं पता था वैसे, लेकिन एक ऐसा है कि जनरली मैं किसी को भी थैंक यू बोलती हूँ, वो मेरा काम करता है तो, लेकिन उसका इफेक्ट ऐसा होता है कि सब लोग मुझे ऐसा बोलते हैं कि तू बोलोगी तो हो जाएगा, हो जाएगा, लेकिन ये पता नहीं था। आज तक ऐसी होता था कि नहीं, तू बोलोगी ना तो हो जाएगा।
हाँ
किसी से काम करवाना होता, कोई भी मुझे बोलता है कि नहीं तू बोलना तो हो जाएगा, लेकिन वो पता नहीं था कि आगे मैंने उसको थैंक यू बोला हुआ है, होता है, इसके लिए वो मैजिक इफेक्ट करता है।
lovely lovely, so beautiful na, so beautiful, thank you for sharing, thank you.
थैंक यू।
Yes, anybody else wants to share anything? Anybody else wants to ask
वरना जी,
anything?
ऋषिता ने बोला कि उसको बोलते हैं कि तू बोलेगी तो हो जाएगा, तो उसकी फीलिंग बहुत अच्छी है, बहुत गुड वाइब्स है, दैट इज द रीजन।
Yes, Rushita ji, you have to answer. Rushita ji, are you there?
या आई एम हियर। आई
Yeah.
डोंट नो बट लेकिन सो मेनी टाइम्स
रुशिता जी,
होता है।
आपका चेहरा पूरा नहीं दिख रहा है, आपकी सिर्फ आंखें दिख
अब
रही हैं। हाँ
अब या वो मुझे भी नहीं पता है, लेकिन ये पूरे चैप्टर वो चल रहा था, सब मेरे माइंड में वही आ रहा था कि नहीं, वो काफी कुछ टाइम ऐसा होता है कि किसी से काम करवाना हो तो मुझे बोलते हैं कि नहीं तू बात कर लो ना तो हो जाएगा। मेरे घर पे भी ज्यादातर लोग ऐसा ही करते हैं कि किसी से भी काम करवाना तो
या
बोलते
सो
हैं, वो लेकिन पता नहीं था ये क्या। और हाँ, मुझे एक हैबिट भी है कि किसी से काम करते हैं तो थैंक यू तो बोलना ही चाहिए। मैं मेरी लड़की को भी ऐसा बोलती हूँ कि किसी से भी बात भी करो तो उसने आपको कुछ दिया है तो थैंक यू तो बोलना ही चाहिए, क्योंकि वो आप उसका टाइम भी देता है और वो सब भी करता है तो।
yes, so actually you were following what this chapter has told us today. That thank everybody जो भी हम जिसने भी हमने उनकी सर्विसेज यूज की है, या हम उनसे कुछ करवा रहे हैं, वो हमारे लिए कुछ कर रहे हैं, तो you were actually following it. Lovely, lovely. Thank you so much, Rushita ji.
थैंक यू एंड इट्स वर्क, रियली इट्स वर्क।
Yes, of course.
कैन आई
Yes,
शेयर, या कैन आई शेयर वन थिंग?
yes.
वंदना जी, टाइम है अभी?
हाँ जी।
मेरे माइंड में आज आया कि मेरा लड़के का कॉन्वोकेशन यदि 2020 में होता तो क्या होता, मैं नहीं जा सकती। तो अभी आई विल गिव थैंक्स टू यूनिवर्स। मैं 2019 में उसका कॉन्वोकेशन हो गया और मैं यूएस गई थी,
हाँ जी।
तो इसका ग्रेटिट्यूड यूनिवर्स को जाएगा।
whomever, आप जो भी सोचो, जिनको भी सोचो आप, you can think for yourself. अगर आप यूनिवर्स को सोचते हो तो यूनिवर्स को, अगर आप if you, yeah, anything whatever you think.
ओके।
Yes, anybody has any other sharings, anything else? So we end today's session and we meet tomorrow again. Till then, have a magical day. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Vandana, for wonderful
थैंक यू,
class. Thank you.
थैंक यू।
Thank you, everybody.
बाय।